chase with a crabby sway. I know that move. That's the Brachio Boogie.
Hold the phone. The 50s? Like, not a good place to be a person of color 50s? Aw, heck no.
Your performances continue to bore me. Wasteland to Shaolin. You've managed to string along some of the worst performances ever to grace the silver screen.
Dance, boys and girls.
Die here with grace and beauty, or face a far worse death than you can imagine. The choice is yours.
Like a rat in a maze.
Only this one is filled with things that want to suck your brains through a straw. Ah, and what a scene that would be! Welcome to the other side of town where things get worse! Much worse!
I was never into chemistry. But I am hooked now, Dollface.
Ooh, look how gruesomely gorgeous everything looks with some color. Double money.
Time for it. I make 'em bloody and make double the money? Sounds good to me, Daddy-O. Relax, would ya? If you haven't figured it out yet, this isn't Lookout Point, and these dates ain't looking to make out.
Keep your mouth shut or I'll send you somewhere far, far worse, my dear.
Insta beatdowns coming right up, Daddy-O. Open the way back to the theater? I mean, seriously, can a lady catch a break or what? Holy cow, that worked! I think this guy took a little too serious.
Make yourself right at home. Mi casa es su casa.
Elvira? The Elvira?
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Sorry, it's just... What are you doing here?
Oh, you can blame our director extraordinaire with the comb-over hair. I like to call him Little Willie. It's so fitting since it matches up with less impressive parts of his anatomy. If you know what I mean.
I think I'm gonna be calling him that from here on out.
Look here, darling. This place we're in is not what it seems to be. I know Little Willie likes to come off as this super scary guy, but deep down underneath all of that horror and macabre, he's just a big old softy. In fact, Mr. Softy is my other name for him, but that's another story. So back to you. What's your story, darling?
Well, Willard, Little Willie, has had my friends and I running through all these films from Spaceland to this film and a couple others in between. At this point, we're just looking end this nightmare.
Oh, darling, that sounds absolutely dreadful. I've seen a few others come through here, but they've all ended up on the menu. You know what I mean. This place is like a bad date that just won't take no for an answer.
What we're looking for is a key. Well, a part of a key. Do you have any idea where we could find something like that around here?
Ooh, I've got an idea. I'm missing a few things that could really turn the tide on this beach. If you can get those back to me, I think I might be able to help. So what do you say?
What exactly am I looking for?
Oh, you'll know when you find him. Now, don't go getting chewed up out there, darling. Ooh, somebody must really want me to come out and play. Careful what you ask for. I can get nasty. Really? We've got one little problem. Well, you've got one itsy-bitsy problem that I know you're just dying to fix. You see, in my spell book, she's gonna need a little something special to get her kicking. Something with some real spice, if you know what I mean. Bring me that, and I promise you, darling, we're gonna have some real good times together. See, little Willie? I do have a few tricks up my sleeve still.
The only thing you've got up your sleeve is a one-way ticket to death! Looks like our lovely guests are hungry. And you're the ones on the menu!
Watch out, guys and girls! This covers a 4,000 little Willie/STD examination.
Amuse yourself while you can, my dear. You'll all be bottom feeder bait momentarily. shut your trap, or I'll have someone rip out your jugular and shut it for you. Not that that wasn't going to happen anyway.
Sticks and stones break bones, but ammo blows brains out, Daddy-O.
Don't you ever shut up!
I'm feeling real lucky now. Anybody see that magic wheel? I've got some scratches ready to spin that. Aren't you just...
Grenade!
Let's make some things go boom, Daddy-O. Anyone who says diamonds are a girl's best friend hasn't tried these yet.
Welcome to the other side of town where things get worse! Much worse! Whoa!
Ooh, you know just how to get a gal all hot and bothered. Now you'll just give me a second so I can change into something a little more comfortable, and we can get this little show on the road.
Shut your mouth and go back to your little hole where I put you!
Just what I was looking for! Now I'd stand back if I were you. This could get wild and messy. Unless, of course, that's what you're into, darling.
I didn't put you in there to alter the filthy, brain-dead bimbo. You're just supposed to be a blood-soaked set dressing!
Look here, little Willie. I don't care what you're in here for, but when I get out of here, I'm gonna put my foot where the sun don't shine, pal.
Now that's the spirit. Though you'll just be a fading memory by the time this film is done with you.
The only thing fading around here is lose your grip on reality. I'd be shaken in my...
The fate and fortune cards are cute and all, but they're a lot more fun when we're playing
Cameras
them,
are rolling
Dollface.
and you're not on set, which means you're once again ad-libbing, which would be okay if you were ad-libbing your death on set!
Make yourself right at home. Mi casa es su casa.
We'll never get your close-up shot right if you keep avoiding all of those wonderful toys!
What would the boys in this cast do without me? Die, that's what. These are the moments when you're glad you paid some attention in chemistry class.
Whoa, Bella looks like it's gone on a diet. If you can find and return those missing pages, darling, these undead losers are going to be in for the ride of their lives. Oh, don't worry, darling. You and I will have plenty of fun, too.
You know what I love about the pancakes? I'll make this look good, Dollface. Heart-skipping beats over here, sugar. So that's what that went to. Go figure. I don't think that was supposed to happen, Dollface. Though if I were that pig, I'd be using bricks. You hear that, Willard? Bricks.
I've spent lifetime searching. Is this all for naught? Shall I be punished further? Trapped in this place? It matters not. I must persevere for them. They are all that matters.
What the heck is this for? Good looks and brains? Yep.
Fate is in your hands.
The locals wanted to dance? Well, let's show them just how naughty this good girl can get.
Now that is exactly the kind of fun a gal likes to have.
That's not what I heard! You clearly know nothing about quality film production. This is why you are the expendable actor at
Insta-kill.
Continue to interrupt me, and I'll just send you to Nightfall. You'd make a lovely set dressing.
Save those bullets and
There's a
sock
blood
them our
splatter
doll
on
face.
the wall.
turning out to be one far out place, Daddy-O. Woo! Aren't you just the most? Daddy-O.
Please, make yourself right at home. Mikasa es su casa.
These FNF cards ain't gonna play themselves, Dollface. Now that is the catch me out, Daddy-o.
For the last time, we are not shooting behind the scene footage, so get back on set so we can film a proper death scene. Your death scene!
Not my first choice for color, but I can go with the flow, Daddy-o.
This film was never intended to be in color!
They should call these things gut busters because, well, just because. Now, has anyone seen a ladies' room around here?
fate and your fortune lie.
Looking sharp as a tack. Just the way I like it. Right up my alley. You might want to get some of those windows covered up, Dollface.
I think I have the solution to defeat the radioactive thing. Octahydro 2,5-nitro 3,4,7 parazosine.
Step forward and make your wish.
Corrosive? That's not a bad thing, right? When you can't beat them, blow them to bits, Daddy-O.
You're destroying the composition and mood of my film!
Up yours with your consolation prize, Daddy-O.
Double money.
Continue to interrupt me.
And I'll just send you to Nightfall!
You make a lovely step.
I'll make you bloody and make double the money.
splatter on the
Sounds
wall.
good to me, Daddy-O. Twice the fun and double the trouble. The locals wanted to dance? Well, let's show them how naughty this good girl can get. That's my kind of firecracker. Putting you in the mix is gonna be surefire rock and roll, Daddy-O.
into the bimbo in the thrift store dress. She doesn't know what she's talking.
Sticks and stones break bones, but ammo blows brains out, Daddy-O. Something tells me you and I are gonna give this town a good old kick in the pants. You can fill these pockets with that kind of scratch any day, Daddy-O.
crying on stage? Get out of that projector room and get back on set! You've got blood to spill!
Step forward and make your wish.
These are the moments when you're glad you paid some attention in chemistry class. Beam me, anywhere but here. So what? Now I just wait for this thing to charge? Lame. This bad boy is charged up and kaboom goes old Crowdy Pants Daddy-o. Looks like the toaster just went ding! Whoa, that worked!
You're ruining my movie!
You had one job.
One job! Why is it so hard for you to just die?
Never do that again?
think little Willie's girlfriend is ready for a close-up.
Don't you ever shut up!
That gassy stuff doesn't look like what I do have a sock hop daddy. All gassed up and the town video. Like, ever. Who's that, Mr. Krabby Pants?
Anybody want shellfish for dinner?
I'm pretty sure I'm never eating shellfish again. Ever.
Ugh, you and me both.
I am really feeling the need to get out of this place, time period, whatever you want to call it. Maybe off to somewhere with a little more color.
Ready when you are, my friend.
I better make like a little pig and build
so
some
nasty.
So if I were that pig, I'd be... Hear that, Willard?
Oh, shit. If you guys thought the zombies were bad...
What is it? Some kind of big...
Shut up, AJ!
What? What did I say?
To be continued.
Mindful of what you wish for, you just might receive.
Boom, baby.
Don't you ever shut up!
Spaceland was hardly a challenge. A ferociously courageous young woman. Her fearlessness and determination, even in a role that would appear to make her fodder at first glance, did little to stop her. I made first sight of the brute as her collapse. But no, not our little Sally. David has more than made up for his past failures. She has played right into the game and is now on a... Their true memories are but a thing of lore, as I require them for a performance far greater than they were ever. Previously destined for. Celebrity is nothing more than a thin coat of armor that fades. Oh, but here they can profoundly change the destiny of so many. The original four now must remain encased in this prison, as little more than supplemental aids, endlessly awaiting the four that can truly help me unravel this spider web. My friends, but the lost souls of this dimension need your attention and your will to fight. You shall be their beacon of light. My little one, how you've grown so and become more than I could ever have fathomed. Winona Lee, there isn't a day that goes by that you don't pass through the halls of my fading memory. When your mother passed away, I promised that I would protect you with all of my heart and soul. I have failed you. My creative desires have corrupted all those that I have held so dear to my heart. Your passing was the final wound in a defeated man that no longer had the will to live. I want nothing more than to undo the treachery released by my convictions. I remain a lost soul amongst all the others with despair, fear, and uncertainty at every turn. I seek the freedom of all that I have encapsulated in this prison that exists neither here nor there. I have sent thousands through this maze, endlessly searching for the few that can withstand its onslaught of treachery and deceit. Every last one of them has been filled with too much fear or anger to persevere. Those closest to succeeding filled me with such hope. For a moment, I believed that I had finally come upon specimens that could endure. But alas, they too had proven to be nothing more than a parlor trick, loaded with disappointment. My search must continue. I've been utterly lost without you, Alexandra. Terrified to face this reality and turn cold from it. Without you, I am but a former shell of myself. You were my light, my world, my angel. My attempts at sleep after your passing have brought upon an endless stream of nightmares, and has only made reality without you that much more unbearable. Your pictures draped throughout our home haunt me with the reminder that I am alone, utterly alone. The studio work we began together and the films in development have allowed me to bury myself and forget. Even if only temporarily. Forgetting you is not what I want, but the pain, the anguish, is a burden greater than I can bear. Winona's face is so much like that of yours that it pains me to look upon our own child. I love her tremendously, and I try to remain strong, yet I find myself pushing her further away to escape the agony. I miss you so, my love. You have survived the filthy streets of New York. Arthur made certain of that. He too once showed immense promise, but like many of the others, he became obsessed with my demise and sought to control my film, my world. Foolish imbecile. It was Pamela that I would send to rid me of his menace. She was such a prospect. I still see the good in her, but I require more than that. Sally could be that greatness. She believes in Pamela, and through her, a path that was once narrow for others has blossomed. It is conceivable that the events of their meeting will catapult her through what none have survived. Only time will tell, young Sally. Only time will tell. The training grounds of the rave, and all of the terror that waited underneath its pale blue moon, raised the stakes considerably. She has once again proven she was more than I had anticipated. The rave and all of its inhabitants were no match for my hand-picked vixen. The horrors within the blood-soaked forest, including the slasher, were nothing more than an appetizer. I've seen this before, and for all of his disappointment, I left Kevin in that place as a painful reminder. Disappointment was an understatement, to say the least. The Big Apple should end her dance with death. If not, she might prove to be something more than just a flash in the pan. Patience, young grasshopper. I've been so careful, yet I fear a watchful eye is upon me. Even these thoughts feel invaded and unsafe. Am I just being overly paranoid? All I have done has shown that I have served well. I have never openly strayed from this curse. May they all grant forgiveness to a foolish